People do not realise how much they're actually capable of and how weak they really are. If you look back at the people from history, you'll notice that they're 100 times better than the average man today. Yeah, we're supposed to be evolving, we're supposed to be getting better, but we're getting worse. Yeah, there's a few reasons for that. A few laws and principles that we've forgotten that literally made men fucking built different. The modern man is weak. Yeah, society does a very good job at keeping you weak. If you was to compare the average geezer today compared to back in the day, it would be a significant difference. So why does this happen? Yeah, why does society keep you weak? Because you're more profitable. That is the only reason. You're easier to control and you're more profitable. They make more money off you when you're weak, when you're addicted to the alcohol, the drugs, the bad food, the entertainment. You're paying for the medication. Yeah, as soon as the more weak you are, the more profitable you are. That is the key reason. You are not meant to be like this. Yeah, you're meant to be strong. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a fucking man. You're meant to have some balls, but you don't. You was literally born for this. Yeah, to be strong. It's not a myth. There was actually warriors, soldiers, gladiators. Yeah, real history. This isn't a fucking game. Yeah, there was genuinely people out there who were strong, and that's who you're meant to be. I read a lot. Yeah, I read many books, and recently I've read 3 different books, probably more, about these certain types of people, these conquerors, these great men of the world, and there's a lot of lessons in there. And I'm going to share with you the 3 main people that I've took lessons from that have very valuable information that you can apply to your life. If you think that it's stupid to research these types of people, and you think the world's changed, and you think they have no credibility for what they're saying, it does not apply for this day and age, then you're very wrong, because life works in laws and principles, and they stay forever. The wisest thing you can do is learn from people who conquered the world, conquered themselves, and done great things. Yeah, you can learn from these people. I know I've only got 3 on screen. Yeah, these are the 3 that I know about. There is many more. There is so many great men out there that achieved great things that you should learn from. Starting off, Miyamoto Musashi. Yeah, fucking Japanese warrior, samurai, and philosopher. Yeah, this guy is all about self-mastery. Yeah, his life is dedicated to mastering himself. His whole philosophy is if you master yourself, you can master your life. Yeah, as soon as you gain control over yourself, you can control what you want to do, when you're going to do it, your mind, your body, everything in check. Anything that you want to achieve, anything that you want to do, if you've got the control, the discipline, and the self-mastery, you can do it. And you'll never be disappointed in yourself. You'll never lose respect for yourself. And obviously it's a constant growth and improvement. Yeah, you're not going to be perfect. But his whole philosophy is, if you continuously improve yourself and master yourself, your life will be 10x easier. It's true, yeah, people that are in shape and people that are successful, before they got in shape, before they made loads of money, they formed themselves and created themselves into somebody who will get there. Because they've trained themselves to go to the gym, to work out, to do the things that are required in order to get the goal and the result. So as soon as you master yourself, yeah, your habits, your discipline, your life will just be easier, you'll just be better. And a lot of people are not disciplined in today's society. He talks about how people will literally look at you strange, like, what are you doing? Like, you're so disciplined, or you're doing too much. And that's a good sign. That means you're on a good track, because you're getting better than people, you're becoming rare. The big man, yeah, Genghis Khan, motherfucker conquered Mongolia. Yeah, the Mongol conqueror and emperor. He ran Mongolia. There's a statistic that 80% of Mongolians have Genghis Khan's blood in them. That fucking country has 80% of this geezer's blood in them. Yeah, he's literally he was like the biggest conqueror in the world. That's mad. Yeah, there's a lot to learn from people like that. Their mindset, why they fucking do it, how they fucking do it. The guy was a fucking strategic genius. Next time you're too tired, think again. Everybody's crying and moaning, oh, I'm too tired, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't go to the gym today, yeah? Listen, do you think these guys had that mentality? Do you think they even thought about it for 1 second? They didn't. They just thought about conquering the world and not letting anything get in the way of it. And you can approach your goals this way. Yeah, do not have an excuse or do not have a reason for why you can't attack something 100%. This is what I take from Genghis Khan. He was relentless. Yeah, just go, go, go. Didn't let anything stop him. Had an incredible mindset. Was strategic, but not for 1 second did he have a weak mindset and think I'm too tired like everybody does today. He is solely dedicated on his mission. Yeah, there's nothing that gets in the way of his mission, and I believe every man should be like that. Yeah, that is one of the best ways to live because you can sort of accept anything that comes your way. Bad things can happen, good things can happen, but as long as you're on the fucking journey and you're going there, it doesn't really matter. Because that's your purpose, that's what you're supposed to do. And all of us will have this, yeah, no one's special. We've all got a mission, something we need to do, something we're born to do, and we should be striving for every single day. So next time you don't believe in yourself and you believe that something ain't possible, like in today's society, that is a crazy thought, because think about how hard it would have been to conquer the world whenever the fucking time was. I don't know when it was, but it's mental. It's all in your head. Everything's in your head. Yeah, you need to remember that. If you believe it, you can achieve it. That's just a fact. This is probably one of the most popular ones that people know about Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, the Roman emperor and a Stoic. Yeah, he wrote the book Meditations. That's basically his journal. You should definitely fucking read it. It's so good. This guy was all about stoicism. Was all about staying calm through the storm. It was always logic over emotion. He never went with his emotions, not one bit. One of the first lines in Meditations is he talks about how he was in bed, yeah, and he wanted to stay in bed and he was comfy, but he knew that he wasn't born to stay in bed and be comfy. And a lot of you need to get that in your brain. Yeah, you're not born to fucking be comfortable and avoid discomfort and everything to be amazing all the time. You're born for a purpose, to achieve great things, to be greater than your emotions and your feelings and your animal instincts. He was very righteous. Yeah, it's mental because he had so much power, but he did not use his power for bad at all. He could have done anything. He ran the fucking empire. He could have done anything. And he was a righteous person. He was a good person. He was all about doing the right thing. Something we all deal with, yeah, even myself, is we pretend we don't know what the right thing is to do. Yeah, you know deep down you should be going to the gym. You know you should be eating healthy. You know you should be messaging your family if you don't see them. You know you shouldn't be texting your ex. You know you should be working on a business to achieve money and be financially free so you can provide and help people you love. You know these things. You know them in your heart. But we all pretend that we don't. But we all know what the right thing is to do. We just get tricked by our brain telling us that we don't know. And it's just an excuse to not do the right thing. Every single time I choose my emotions rather than what I should have done, I feel a deep sense of regret. Like going through a situation, knowing that I should have done this, but in the moment I felt this way and I decided to do that. It's a bad feeling of regret, and you always feel that when you don't go with the right thing. So choose your character over the comfort. Choose who you want to be over the small feeling which is fleeting, which goes. Yeah, time fucking passes. Yeah, you forget about how you felt, but you never forget about what you've done and how you reacted. What key lessons should you take from this video? What should you go home, practice, and put into your life? Yeah, mastering yourself. Dedicate some time, a lot of time, to working on yourself, becoming better, so your life gets better. Dedicating a huge chunk of my life to self-improvement is literally one of the best things I've ever done. It's why I'm on here, it's why I'm teaching, because I want to help other people the same way I help myself. Commit fully to the purpose and the mission. Anything else is a distraction. I think in your later years and a little bit down the line, you would always look back and wish that you committed to your mission and your purpose rather than anything else. Like, I guarantee when you're older and in your final years, whatever, you will always wish that you just followed your destiny, your mission, your purpose. I can't imagine you wishing anything else. Practice stoicism. Yeah, we've all got our own problems, but the best thing you can do when facing problems is react in the right manner, in the right way. You cannot escape problems. You always have problems your whole life. You just got to accept that, and you got to get good at your problems. And how do you get good at your problems? By being stoic, choosing the right thing to do, and choosing logic over emotion. Yeah, practice that every single day. It's like a muscle. You train it up, you'll get better. It will get easier to have a good stoic reaction. Boys, that's it for this short video. I hope you got some value from this. I hope you got some lessons, things that you can apply in your own life. That is me for the video. I'll see you boys in the next one.